guys, welcome back to the channel. We are headed to the West Hare Scramble in Bellingham, Washington, and we're making a little bit of a trip out of it. So we're gonna go up to Canada, maybe ride a little bit, stay at a lake. But we are currently in just outside of Pendleton, Oregon right now, making some dinner. We got the chef over here just chefing it right on up. The vibes are pretty high. We're out here in the trees, got a cool little campsite going. Yeah, so we're gonna stay here tonight and then drive all the way to Canada tomorrow, do some riding, camping, and then head down to the race. It's the last race of the West Hare Scrambles this year, and pretty excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay guys, after driving what feels like all day, we have made it to the Canadian border. We also took a really roundabout way to get here. I don't know what my Google Maps was doing, but it was not a very straight shot. We did do a lot of touring around. So, here we are.
How are you?
Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada. Woo!
Little bit. I don't even think he's watching me. Nice work. Oh.
Right.
What?
I was waiting for you to tell me something.
I thought you weren't watching me. No. Yeah, you're gonna hit something probably back there. I wasn't watching. And that's honestly my bad for sure. We have arrived here in British Columbia, Canada. It looks pretty dope. Oh. I'm getting yelled at again. Hold on. What's up? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Anyways, we're staying by a lake. It's currently raining a little bit, but it looks pretty sweet here. Look at this. Yeah, let's see what you have. Oh, that was actually a good one.
6.
Ugh.
You could eat it.
No. Got some hamburgers going on.
Some burgers going on.
Vibes are pretty high.
Buns.
Oh yeah. Okay guys, so today's Friday and we did pass a trailhead on the way in here, so we're gonna drive back there and see if maybe we can ride from here. And hopefully we can. And if not, I have found some other trails on Trail Forks, but they're like 30-ish minutes away, so hopefully we can get to ride today. Let's go see if we can find the trails. Okay, now we did strike out on the dirt bike trails. It turns out there's not really any here, but we did find a waterfall hike that we're gonna go take a look.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're not gonna take a look. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we've been alerted by a kind passerby that there is a bear right around here, so maybe we're not gonna look at that waterfall today. We're really striking out on all the activities that we thought we could maybe do around here. Okay, back to the van. I was like, what does this guy need? I thought we were gonna get yelled at for the parking for a second, and then
That's what I thought.
on the other side of this bridge, the one right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh my god. Okay, we could have got attacked actually at the van maybe. Okay, so I found this little spot. Look at all these trails. These are all single track things people have put in. Closed. Maybe we're not meant to ride. Maybe we should go like see the city or something.
Maybe we should be some city folk, I guess. So.
The Tetris thing is, I don't know if it's really good or really bad, but it's all in there, so. Usually when I race here it's a mutter, but it's looking like the dirt actually might be pretty premium, for my race at least. So it might be a little dry for the afternoon race, but it's looking sick and I am excited, so. Okay guys, it is currently race morning, 7:39 in the AM. We race at riders meetings at 8:45. Race starts at 9. We've done some yoga. We've got the camelback ready, goggles are ready. I'm currently putting on my ACL because I don't have one of those. So we got this bad boy taped up. Try to decide what gear I want to wear. I've got somehow I ended up bringing, well, I brought 2 colors and then I unlocked another 2 colors today from Moose. So we've got a lot of options. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to wear yet. We're just going to see what the day feels like, you know? Yeah, that's pretty much the update. I went and biked a little bit of the course this morning to see how slick it was, and it actually looks pretty good out there. I think there's going to be a few muddy spots, but for the most part, I think it's going to be pretty dope. The moto track looks pretty fun. They have a little enduro course too, so I think it should be a pretty good day. Let me just show you. Rob Bailey, as always. We're ready to rip. Okay, we've got some tear-offs going on, some extra goggles in case we get muddy out there or anything. It's pretty solid job.
Got them all clean, ready to go.
Nice.
Go ahead and put this here protector on. You don't want them getting dirty before you need them.
Yeah. We went ahead and went with the clear lenses today for the woods. You know, we're woods riders now.
meet you. So Rachel Stout, you've been racing with us for a long time. You didn't necessarily race this series full time in the past, but you did, I think, last year and then obviously this year with good support. And kind of like you said earlier, last year was probably a bit of a learning year for you. You got some really nice support with RPM KTM this year, and that's obviously made a great difference for you, in addition to the training that you've been doing. And your consistency obviously has paid off this year. So with that being said, you have won the championship, of course, with your race today. And so I'd like to present to you the #1 plate for the AMA West Hare Scrambles Championship in the Pro Women's class. Congratulations.
Okay guys, we just got done with the race. Look at this. Chrome. It's all shiny and stuff. That's pretty sick. We had a decent race today. I did get cleaned out on the start. Half of it was maybe my fault because I did take a pretty poor line. But I tried to go wide to get around. I was in third, tried to go wide, and got T-boned from the inside, and then my bike was upside down on the berm, so I was dead last. But I was able to, I surprised like even myself, I was able to pass all the way up to a really close second by the end of the first loop, which is kind of insane out here in the trees. So I feel like I was ripping. And then after that I made a large mistake in the enduro cross section, honestly my bad, and lost a bunch of time. And then Ashley Gage, who was in third, was right on me. And so yeah. Okay, so someone walked up while I was filming this and I got stressed out, so I didn't finish the story. But Ashley Gage actually passed me on the last lap. She was riding so good, but we were ripping through the trees together. I was in front, made a rookie mistake, installed my bike, and she was close enough that she got by. And that was probably like in the last mile of the race. So sadly I didn't have an opportunity to get back by her, but she was riding so good. But it was a pretty solid race. We got the championship, so that's pretty dope.
So guys, I beat the champion today. Fun day, caught up to Rachel. She stalled it like a rookie and I got around her, you know. Too bad Ava was here. Could have had the first win of the year, but second place will do. Yep.
Yeah.
At least it was ahead of the champ.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have any like words of advice for my subscribers?
You know, don't tip over and keep racing, even if you keep losing. It's fun, and then you'll eventually win. Or be
Okay, I
second
like it.
at least.
Okay guys, that is the end of the vlog. Thanks again for checking it out. This one was a little bit longer. Let me know if you like this format. Try to put a little bit more talking in. Let's go over some stats. So the race was obviously an hour and 43 minutes. My max speed was 41.3 miles per hour with an average movement speed of 17 miles per hour. So that's pretty fast for in the trees. My max heart rate, where did it go? My max heart rate, 194. Okay, and that was at the very end. I can tell you exactly where that was at. I literally almost died. I'm not even kidding. I've gotten some sketchy situations at the Hare and Hounds, like hitting stuff I didn't see, and I like usually don't really get that scared. This one, I was scared. I thought I was done. Unfortunately, I don't have it on video though. Average heart rate, 165. So, overall, that was a pretty sick race. I had a lot of fun. It's dope that I finally won the West Hare Scramble Championship. I've been chasing that for a few years, and the first race that I did at the West Hare Scrambles was in Oregon. It was like on my bucket list to race in Oregon, which is why I started racing the series in the first place. And I was so far back in the pack. Like I think I was like 5th or 6th, and like not even close to the pace that everyone could run in the woods. And it was like every single time I went to those races, that's how it was. I was just not good at woods riding. So very cool to see the progression over the years, and it's cool to finally get that championship. So yeah, thanks again for checking out the video. That is the end of the racing season until I think September. So I've got a bunch of other content coming out for you guys that I hope you enjoy. But thanks for checking out the channel and hanging around. It's dope. Okay, have a great day. Okay, happy 4th of July also, like a little late, but I hope you guys celebrated America. Okay, bye now.